The idea for this table, it's called the Penguin Pickup. It started off, I was doing a seminar at the Apple Store in Regent Street, a design seminar, but it was sponsored by Penguin, and they provided these tri-band books. They were producing, reissuing 36 books in this style. And we were also sitting on deck chairs, the Penguin deck chairs that are being done. So suddenly we were low down. I suddenly remembered an hour before, well, I had an hour to spare, we've got no tables. They're all sort of would be up here for our glass and our things. So it was quick, design something, and I created a table that looked like it was a stack of the books, but there was a structure in it. Obviously we didn't want a glass to be on a wobbly pile of books, and that then became this, which is why it's called the Penguin Pickup, because it's the size of a paperback.
This is a Pantone Screen. This is a screen you can use as a divider. So it's divides spaces, but you can still have open spaces because you can see through. And it's all made of Korean traditional paper. This is a very meaningful paper for us because it's been used by our ancestor for flooring materials. So it's been used for like 1,000 years. And it's related to Korean heating system because we have fire underneath the floors, so it should endure the heat and the water at once. So it's waterproof and fire retardant. It's very durable material because we use hanji first. We make it thick. And we laminate with vegetable oils and Korean lacquer for many times. So it's all natural, and it has a fantastic smell as well. So it reminds me of visiting our grandmother's house when you're really small. So it's for Korean people, it's really meaningful material as well as nostalgic product.
The inspiration behind these stools, which are part of my taper collection, was to create a bar stool and a low stool that's really comfortable and also elegant at the same time, and I guess keeping environmental issues in mind as well. So for the timber, it's all FSC rated timber. It can actually come apart as well, so you can take the steel off if you're wanting to, I guess, repowder coat, choose a different colour if you're updating your look, so you're not throwing away your items and starting again. And I guess I wanted something also that the form of it was kind of, I guess people come up and they look at it and think, is it really stable enough? Is it, how do you achieve such a fine line? And it's really, I guess it makes you want to touch it because it's got that really fine edge to it. So, yeah.
The inspiration behind line art was really, it came from the whole feeling of last year really, when it was a kind of a year of Britain in many ways. In my own kind of work, I'm really interested in the iconic buildings of the UK, and I really wanted to create a fabric that kind of captured the spirit of the year, but at the same time not being too overly patriotic. And really, the fabric for me was an opportunity to kind of explore that in quite a loose kind of way. So there are kind of, there's the representation of the lion, which actually I found consequently is it's very like the British Rail lion you'd have had in the 1940s and 50s. But also the kind of the colourway, it sort of has the feel of the Union Jack. But also it ties in with my interest of book illustration, and actually this started life as a book jacket design.